Hello friends and fans, Raptor here. Ooh, this girl found some oil. She's excited. It is the cartel time, everyone. Time to play as the cartel. They are recently unlocked, and we're going to get rolling with this faction that relies on its stealthiness and its ability to move around the battlefield and hide and basically become a power by hiding from the enemy and taking over the map before you know it. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by talking about that. It's our Recon K-Max. The Recon K-Max, of course, is our recon helicopter that helps us to find all sorts of different types of minerals and such. It is our recon vehicle for geological survey, and the reason that is probably the best one in the game is because it can quickly find out what's around you. Yeah, she's excited about that oil. So it's good to go into aerial view here to kind of figure out exactly where everything's going to be. For the cartel, obviously, one of the most important things is going to be the capturing of oil first, and then of course aluminum. Their buildings do build via helicopter, so you can pretty much put them anywhere quickly so long as you have the ability to build them. I've toyed around with a few strategies. I had some really good games previously, but unfortunately I was going to actually show them off in replays, and I'm trying not to use that satellite mode as much, but very disappointed, Eugen. Still not enough with that zoom out. They've increased it to here from about here. And so I'm saying bare minimum, it's got to be this. I got to be able to see my whole base, my whole starting point in a 1v1 in order to play. So anyway, all that aside, they're doing a real good job of listening to us and working on making it better. Yeah, she's excited about that oil. So, all right, we're going to get, these are our basic contractor troops, by the way. Contractors are just basic infantry. Viper, which is basic AT troops. And then Grinch, which is basic AA, anti-aircraft. So we can upgrade by building a couple of more K-Maxes, not the Recon K-Max, but all their stuff is, by the way, it's all unmanned for the most part. Now I'm trying to find our Recon helicopter. I know you all are familiar with this view and hate it, but one thing we can do is with this Recon helicopter, we can keep an eye on the enemy right away and stop them from, sneaking around us by looking at it. And I love the refinery. I just love those explosions. It's so awesome. It's like right out of Blade Runner or something like that. You can definitely tell that they took that from there. So one thing that you can do with the cartel is once you've basically upgraded your vehicles bay, you can add a prison to the barracks, and that's pretty much your basic structure build right there. It's probably best to just go barracks from refineries first to get some troops out and capture a little bit of the map, and then get your vehicles bay out. One thing I've been doing lately, and what we'll try here, is building a super hind or a few super hinds with contractors in it, come up behind the enemy and start capturing their base. But we are against an American player right now, so he could have bunkered up. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what he's got, and zoom around real quickly. We're just going to go out into this quick zoom out view so we can kind of quickly identify what's around. Looks like he's got aluminum there. He's got oil up on top. All right, we're about to see buildings. All right, we've got power plants. Oops, that didn't zoom in properly. And it looks like he's got troops going to the back. There's a javelin trooper, and he's got barracks going, and it looks like he's building a light vehicle bay in just a moment. So we can definitely get in behind him and capture that right quick. So we're going to do that. All right, so in order to build one of these super hinds, by the way, we need to upgrade our barracks, and we need a lot of aluminum to do that. So we're going to go ahead and build a couple more choppers, and we're also going to build another, by the way, the most expensive refinery, 1,800 to do that. But it really doesn't matter where you put it, and the nice thing is it can gather resources across the map. You know, like if there's a giant gap like that, you can just go across it. So we're on the lookout. Looks like he's got a refinery around. We're going to go ahead and just put our helicopter on spy mode like that, and we'll zoom back into the battle. Now, in the meantime, there are new symbols that pop up over buildings. You may have seen briefly there. It looked like we were out of aluminium, so it did pop up in front of that building. We can now build our super hind, but it's going to take 750 aluminum to do that. We may as well do that now. And let's get some contractors and some Vipers. And obviously the Americans first are probably going to have light vehicles, so we're going to go ahead and make sure we build a couple of Vipers, not to mention the tandem charges equips Vipers with high-velocity rockets twice as powerful as the original ones. That is a huge upgrade. Not to mention, by the way, for these troops, since they're all private contractors, they all take money in order to build. And you can build an aluminum module in order to get more aluminum from them, or upgrade that, as well as a ransom network, and upgrade twin launchers for your ATGM unit, which is your... where are they here? Oh, yes, the Shershin. Also, you get a Punisher, which is like a combat medic, and a Vanguard, which is the most elite of their troops, all available for money. So we're going to go ahead and continue to build a few more of these Vipers, too, by the way.
Enemy detected.
And it looks like we've got a Humvee here already, son of a bitch. And he's going for a base capture right away, so he's going to get punished.
Base is under attack.
And he's going to try to cap, but we'll pop him before he does. Well, at least we'll try. There we go. And now he knows the surprise is coming. Unfortunately. He ruined our surprise! Uncle Sam, why would you do that? Alright, so with that little star there, you can see now you got a POW, and with that cap, we got 500 extra bucks there. That's nice. And we'll go ahead and load this up. By the way, this sumbitch can hold a lot, just like the traditional hind. Looks like we can hold 4 more. So we got some more guys pumping out. We got our troop here already, or our captive there, you can see in green. Those hinds like to do a lot of landing in strange places too, by the way. It's hard to keep those guys under control. One thing we can do here is go for his economy, and you can see he's trying to hit us again with his Humvee, so we're going to go ahead and engage that before that causes any sort of trouble. And we'll go ahead and make sure we keep getting our Humvees out and our troops. Another good thing to do is additional barracks, just in case they capture the first. You may as well want to build a couple other, then you can just play cap with them all day. And it looks like he's going for our refinery there. He's probably going to end up just selling the thing. Seems to be a real typical move right now with players, by the way, to do that. You'll see it disappear all of a sudden. There it goes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do the same to him.
Right. I hate walking. I'm glad I won't have to walk that one.
Make sure all these guys get on board. And we've got another group ready to go. So if he wants to do that to us, we'll return the favor.
Building completed.
Where do you need a flying tank?
And we'll come up around the back of his base here. Actually, there's probably a refinery up there, so we'll go up there with one, and we'll go up there with the other. Our choppers may not be full, but speed is of the essence now. And he's going to continue these light attacks and such, so we'll just make sure we've got them defended. We'll send some troops there. And we're going to need some more aluminium soon.
Building completed.
I didn't place that perfectly. And then also make sure we're upgraded where we need it. Okay, so where's our helicopter here? Should be on the way. Where'd he go? One on the left's rocking.
Where do you need a flying tank?
And this is why we need this mode eliminated. It's just too hard to see all that stuff. Oh, there's our chopper.
Where do you need a flying tank?
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and gang up on him here. Take out his economy. Yes, we're going to kill this commie. We're going to take out his economy from the rear, and we're also going to build some more AT troopers.
Building complete.
And there's even an upgrade to have dual launchers on that AT weapon, so it really can be a deadly road blocker, especially against rushes. Alright, so we're going to start looking for enemy structures and such. We're actually going to come back here first. See if we can quick cap that. We're going to go for a vehicle cap.
Enemy detected.
Looks like he's already built a pillbox there. And he's doing some sort of cap again. We'll go ahead and cap these 2 refineries and get rid of them. And we got guys who just kind of ran into the fray. One thing that's real horrible is that you got to just set troops to... These guys have basically killed themselves by just kind of running out into the battle. And it looks like he's selling his stuff before we even captured. He knows he's beat. Alright, so that's what makes this kind of annoying. This is kind of the new gameplay style, is just kind of doing this. Everybody's doing it. It's the popular thing to do now, is capping refineries and just kind of keep doing that. And as you can see, we did a real successful one on him there, and he even just sold those buildings off at the start. So we'll make sure he doesn't get any more.
Good to go. Let's roll.
Alright, so we'll keep our economy pumping.
Building completed.
Alright, so one of the other things we can do is we can also build a really cool unit called the Jackal, and this is basically a sniper on treads. Or on wheels, I should say. It looks like he's running around base
has reached its maximum.
with Marines.
Where do you need a flying tank?
So we'll just chase him down.
I can only see pieces of him by now.
Our troops are not smart enough to
detected.
go and capture that guy.
Yeah, blow it for me.
And he dropped infantry off all over the back. So anyway, one thing we're going to do is we're going to drive up to his bank and eliminate that. This is basically a sniper rifle on wheels, this Jackal unit.
I can only see pieces of him by now.
And looks like we did a good job to cut him off. Alright, so again, we got to do a quick zoom out so we can kind of quickly get things done. That's the professional mode right there. That right there you want to be playing, and if you're trying to get something done, you can see all your refineries and such at once.
We'll beat the
You really need to see what's ahead of
Enemy
you.
detected.
enemy detected.
So we'll go ahead and kill him.
This one won't bother
So
anymore.
that'll just park outside the bank and just fire off and kill all of his units all day. Next thing we want to do is upgrade to Black Ops, and we should also get a life insurance policy that'll refund some of the money for our troops.
Storage capacity has reached its
on my way.
maximum.
And we'll get a couple of Vipers in the buildings.
Air defense ready. Let's roll.
There we go. Alright, so we got some anti-tank units ready.
Someone snipe.
So the bank's done.
This one won't bother anymore.
And so basically you can just drive around and
Enemy
hinder the enemy's
detected.
banks all day.
Hostile
Or
spotted.
anything, really.
Unit is
Any
under
garrisons can be
attack.
taken down.
Taking fire.
And there goes that vehicle. I don't know if he sold what was here again or whatever the hell he was doing. But a lot of that going on.
Enemy detected.
One thing you want to do is make sure you got added security around. And that's really what it's coming down to. I've spent more money on
Someone snipe.
refineries than anything else. So as you can see, it's a pretty fun faction with a lot of ways to kill the enemy and be a big pain in the ass for them. Oh, you can see we got tanks coming up now.
Unit lost.
Get me out of here.
We can go ahead and deal with those. Oh, and he surrendered. What the hell? Oh, I hope he didn't disconnect or something like that. Right, well, anyway, that's the start for that faction. As you can, I don't know what the hell Boumaclat de Ross means. I think it means he retreated. I have no idea. Anyway, that's it for now. Until next time, password and pimp hand strong. Bye.